Hello. Okay, so oh, that's a crazy question. I don't know if I can read that second one there, but I'll read this one. Oh fuck. Did you ever worry your story would embarrass your children? I know it embarrasses my children. I know that's the first thing people say. Like full blown adults, like Cadence will get into a fight with somebody or like have a breakup, and the mother will be like, "You're a fucking crack whore," like your mom, like crazy shit like that. That happened, and it's so crazy because the mom that it was, I went to high school with. Like we kind of hung out with mutual people. Like it's crazy. But yeah, I saw the messages with my own eyes saying you're a fucking addict loser like your mother and shit like that. So like, I know my oldest gets it. I don't know how embarrassed they are. My younger girls are really proud of me. Like not long ago, I ran into a comment that my 12-year-old had made in TikTok, um, saying it was a video of a child of an addict, and my daughter said, "I hope your mom gets better." My mom did, like trying to give her hope and like said all the things that I've achieved and like that it's possible. So I don't know how embarrassing they are. I mean, how embarrassed they are, but I know my past is thrown in my oldest daughter's face a lot, which is fucked up. Okay, so how did your relationship with your own mom affect the kind of mother you became? I think we're just gonna pass on that one. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yep. Okay. What's the one secret you've never said out loud on stage? Well, it's a secret, and I can't say it, so let's go on to the next one. Oh. Did you ever think your kids would forgive you? Um, how how do you rebuild a bond that's been broken for years? I don't think you have to. If when it's your children, I just um I just show them I'm sorry every day by being a consistent good mom, and it just happened organically. Rebuilding relationships or rebuilding bonds with anybody other than my own babies is not ever going to be a priority for me again. That's it. That's it. My two youngest girls, we have a really good relationship. My oldest seen a lot more, so ours is a lot more challenging. But we have the rest of our lives to make up for what happened, right? And I know as long as I be a consistently good parent, present parent who shows up when she says she's going to show up, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. I can't keep saying I'm sorry, but I will show you that I'm sorry every single day by being the best mom I can be and continuing to try to evolve and be the best person I can be, and also show you an example of how you can help other people. I think all of those things my kids see in me, and are proud of me for. Like the other day when I was talking to Aria about applying for that job working outreach, she was like, "They'd be crazy not to give you the job. Like you're amazing. You'd be amazing at it." Like they're just proud, right? So, um, I didn't ever think it would be as good as it is with my two youngest, but they didn't see what my oldest did, right? So that's the challenging part. But you know, we're taking it one day at a time. We're taking everything one day at a time. One day at a time is okay. Have you forgiven the men who exploited you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. One's an absolute fucking degenerate scumbag who doesn't deserve my forgiveness, but I forgive him because I own my forgiveness and it's to help me move on. The other one is an amazing human being, so that works really hard to change his life. So absolutely, I forgive them. There's no like bad blood or nothing at all. I was not a fucking just a victim. Let's just put it that way. I was not just a victim. I perpetrated my fair share of my own misery on people. So I can't expect people to forgive me if I can't forgive others. I forgive them 100%. I don't even think about it like that anymore. I still talk about it and add it into my story because it's my story and it's my truth, but I don't hold any ill will. What does a craving feel like? Like really, not just the movie version. You ever lose your phone? You ever lose your cell phone and you're panicked and you're mad? It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. Have you ever lost money? It's kind of like that. um, you will do and say anything to try to find it, right? Um, it's like, it's literally the feeling of not giving a fuck. I don't know how else to explain it because I always gave in to my cravings, right? Always, always, always. But being a fiend, if that's what the question is, like being a fiend, what is that like? It's definitely like when you lose something that is expensive, like your phone, and all of your shit is on your phone, like your banking and everything, right? You lose your phone and you're panicked and you're mad and you're kind of fucking spiraling. That's what it feels like. That's the best way I can describe it. You ever need a cigarette really, really bad? Anybody who smokes can understand what it feels like to crave, to need something and be mad and irritable and fucking crazy. It's kind of like that. What would you say to your old self if you could go back to the worst day of your life? Take your kids and go to your mom's and tell her the truth. Take your kids and go to your mom's and tell her the truth. Take your kids and go to Ramona's and tell her the truth. Go somewhere, go to someone that you love and tell them the fucking truth. And then do what they tell you to do. Um, the day child protection showed up and I chased them down the driveway because they were going to leave because my mom called on me because she knew I was fucked up and something was wrong and it had been wrong for a little while and she was suspicious, so she called that day. I should have left with my kids. I should have left with my kids and I should have told the truth. And I shouldn't have abandoned them and just left. I should have taken them and went to my mom's or my aunt's or somebody that I trusted and loved and admit everything that was happening. Admit everything that was happening. One more. How do you deal with the guilt of missing the years in your kids' lives? Uh, I, 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 I don't deal with it really. That's the part of. I was going to do exposure therapy because a lot of my PTSD encompasses that time when my babies were apprehended. Um, I don't deal with it. I don't deal with it. I mourn the loss of those babies like they're dead because I came back and they were completely different children. I tell myself they're safe and they're loved and like Fifi's there and Emily's on vacation in Newfoundland and my girls are good. But I still mourn the loss of these two babies that I never got to see again. I came back years later and they were different. They weren't the babies that were taken. So I don't think about it. I try not to think about it. When I do think about it, I shake it off because I'll spiral. It doesn't happen as often anymore. I just don't deal with it. That's a part of everything that I don't think I'll be able to deal with or want to deal with until they're grown. That's it. Because I still have to parent today and I don't want to go down some fucked up rabbit hole and fuck with my mental health and do anything weird. I was going to do exposure therapy like a year ago, 2 years ago, and I fucking backed out because I was like, no, just in case, because I can't lose my mind now. I can't lose my mind now. I'm getting a good neighbor award. Like I can't, I'm a mom. People rely on me. So I can't go down a rabbit hole of post traumatic stress. Like I try not to think about it and I just tell myself that they're okay and they're good and they were safe. That's it. That's all I can do. I can't go back. I can't change it. Maybe when they're older and they're grown before I have grandkids because I don't want to be fucked up grandma. Babies trigger me. Toddlers trigger me. I had to stop babysitting my niece because she was the same age as the age my girls were apprehended, like 2, 3 years old. I had to stop because her crying for her mom at night would fuck my brain up. I couldn't do it. I couldn't fucking do it. So it triggers me. It triggers me. Toddlers crying trigger me. So yeah. Anyways, love y'all.